up a huge collection of LJNs found on Marketplace. It's hopefully packaged okay. I saw most of it, but there was a lot of stuff I didn't see. So let's see what we have. You know, some of the common figures were a little beat up, but then some of them looked pretty nice. Start with Bobby the Brain Heenan. Looks pretty good. He's a little banged up on the back. Jesse the Ventura. Bruno Sammartino. It's almost mint. It's really nice. There's a tiny bit on the boots there. King Kong Bundy. Looks pretty nice on the front, but he's definitely missing some paint. Andre the Giant. He's actually in really nice shape too, just missing a little boot paint. It's Brutus. It's in decent shape. It's Morocco. Same thing, the boot. A little bit in the hair. Paul Orndorff, that's kind of beat up. Jimmy Hart. That looks to be pretty mint once we clean it up and wipe some of the scuffs off. It's a nice one. Freddie Blassie. Same thing, looks pretty mint once it's cleaned up. His hair turned yellow, but that'll usually come right out when you wipe it up. Right. There's a short hair Andre that's... You don't usually see this figure this nice. His eyebrows and hair. Boots are missing a little paint, but not bad at all. There's Greg the Hammer. Seen better days. There's a Junkyard Dog with the rare red chain. Same thing, boots are kind of crappy, but that red chain's a really nice variant piece. There's Miss Elizabeth with the gold skirt. That's really nice. That looks to be pretty flawless. Once you give it a bath and wipe it up, look at that paint. Wow. We got Big John Stud. Missing some butt paint. And the boots. Not too bad. There's the Hogan. Pretty beat up. No rubber damage. Seen much worse. I think I went through 5 of these as a kid. Used to do the leg drop and rip his leg off after a couple months. There's the clean shaven Corporal Kirshner. In pretty nice shape. Hercules, that's in excellent shape. Just a little bit of boot paint missing. Volkov, pretty decent, not bad for a series winner figure. It's Mr. Fuji. Looks pretty close to perfect. That'll clean up really nice. Wow. So Captain Lou. Same, looks pretty close to perfect. So Jimmy Snuka. Looks pretty nice. He's missing some hair paint, which is pretty common. So, Davey Boy Smith with his belt on. Looks pretty nice shape. Little paint on the bottom missing. I think his partner's in here somewhere. There we go. There's the Dynamite Kid. Pretty nice shape and no mold on him. He tends to be one of those figures that gets that mold growing on it. There's a Piper with a kilt. It's dirty, but the paint looks pretty nice. That should clean up nicely. There's a Terry Funk. Looks pretty nice. Missing a little boot paint. His face looks almost perfect. There's an Iron Sheik with a tag belt. He's seen better days. Ricky Steamboat. It's not bad. So Ted Arcidi. He looks almost perfect. Got a Macho Man. He's in really nice shape. These always show up dirtier than they look in the pictures when you get them. But most of the stuff all comes right off. We got SD Jones, both of them. There's the Hawaiian variant. It's in pretty nice shape. It's the regular red shirt. Mean Gene. George Steele. Hillbilly Jim. It's missing quite a bit of paint on the back. Tito Santana. Pretty nice shape. Cowboy Bob Orton. He's in real nice shape. I always look at the eyebrows on these. That's a big tell for me what kind of shape they're in. And the boots are almost always the first place to lose some paint. Got a Luscious Johnny V. That's in beautiful shape. A tiny bit of paint loss on the boot, a little bit in the hair, very little, but really nice color. There's a Jake the Snake. This thing's almost flawless. Look at that. It's beautiful. One more figure. We got the pretty rare white shirt referee. And he's in incredible shape. Man just needs a bath. Wow. Missing a tiny bit on the boot there. Pretty good eyebrows. Wow. That'll clean up nice. Alright, then we have the 4 suction cups for the ring. What else we got here? Got a pile, holy cow. The bio cards. These were on the back of the packaging. It looks like these were off the tag team box. That's one of the more rare tag team sets. I'm hoping to God the poster's in here for these two. That's a very rare poster and sought after. But it's a good start because that's definitely from the tag team set, because you can tell by the back it's clear cardboard, whereas the other ones are all from the original package. Let's see if they're all there. We got Andre, Kirshner. There's the Bulldogs from their tag team set. We got in the tag team. Second Andre, Hogan, Stog, Junkyard Dog, Snuka, Volkov, Macho Man. Wow. A second Hogan. Hercules, Morocco, and some of the managers. Miss Elizabeth. Alright. Excellent. And then we got my favorite, whole bag of accessories. We got Damien. Perfect shape, the tail's not missing. We got some more belts. Volkov's hat. We got a branding iron, Mr. Fuji's cane. Terry Funk's hat. Bob Orton's hat. Wow. Hillbilly Jim's hat, another tag team belt. There's Hogan's belt, and then look at the gold on that still. That's excellent. You don't usually see the gold on these anymore. And then we got Mr. Fuji's cane. Let's put this back in here for now. So when we bought this, we could only see a couple posters in there. but the guy said he thinks they're all here. So here we go. Got posters, and we're really hoping for that Dream Team poster. Oh wow, there's tons of them here. These things have never been touched. Oh, look at that one. That came with the referee. Famous wrestling holds. That's beautiful. But yeah, these things are perfect. Wow, Keenan, Hillbilly Jim, Morocco. I'll take some better pictures of these laid out, but wow. There it is, look at that. The Beefcake and Hammer tag team poster is one of the more rare posters that exist from this line. That is beautiful too. Wow. And we have British Bulldogs too. And he taped the red stickers on the back of that one. Look at that though, that's beautiful. And then we have the ring. Here's the turnbuckles and the ropes. Post. There's 3. Hopefully there's a 4th one. Kind of terrible to be missing one. I don't see a 4th one. Oh, whoa, okay. There it is. Got the 4th one. Look at this ring. This is as close to flawless as the original ring as I've ever seen. Wow. Stickers are still perfect. Bright colors. There's almost no scuffs on the top. Even the inside's pretty clean. Wow. 1985 LJN. It's definitely original. Wow, that is beautiful. Put that together. This whole pile. So this famous wrestling holds, this came with the referee. And I think with the white shirt ref, which we have, very rare, was a checklist poster. Same size poster, but it was a checklist of all the figures. And I think that is the most rare, short of maybe some of the remake black cards. Macho Man, Beefcake, Jake the Snake, some of them they repackaged later on, but these posters are flawless. Wow. Good Lord. Alright, there you have it. Very happy. Some of the figures were a little more beat up than you hoped for, but more than makes up for it with the rare posters and the Dream Team. Alright, get to work cleaning these up.